Hip turn, hip turn. We hear all about hip turn in the golf swing, and rightly so. You know, the hips are very important and critical for having a good, consistent golf swing. They've been called the engine of the golf swing, and they're so important for generating power, being able to have a consistent swing, and being able to hit the ball solidly. But what if you can't turn your hips? What if your body just won't allow you? You know, it's one thing to have all the lesson information and know what you're supposed to do, but what if your body just won't let you do it? And that's why, you know, mobility is so important. You need to have good mobility to allow your body to move and swing effectively. I want you to check out the video to follow. There's some fantastic exercises in there to improve your hip mobility, which is going to improve your golf. Barry from Over 50 Golf, let's get going. Hi there, Barry and Tammy from Over 50 Golf. We're going to show you a couple great exercises to improve your hip mobility for golf. And hip mobility for golf is critical.
Absolutely. And so, you know, we usually use a block when we do our positions for improving hip mobility and other parts of the body. But if you don't have a block, you can use a rolled up towel. So here we have a towel that's pretty densely rolled up. I'm holding it together with elastics. And so we can use this to start this position. So the hip flexors are in this part of the body here. They join the lower part of the body to the upper part of the body. So Barry's going to get on the towel and he's basically going to put it in position right there. So Barry, if you want to get in position. Okay. So he'll lie on the hip flexor with his left leg extended straight. And he's bending his right leg here, his right knee for stability. Barry, just try and keep this leg straight and have this foot extended out straighter if you can. Good. Staying up on his elbows to start. And so what Barry's going to do now is, as he's lying on that towel, he's just going to go through some diaphragmatic breathing over the next 3 minutes and just letting his body weight and gravity push into the towel. Do some slight movements back and forth. You'll be able to feel those areas of restriction as you're breathing through that. And then after 3 minutes, he'd come out of position and do the other side. Now, there is a rotational stretch that we like to add to this position. And Barry, I'm going to get Barry just to switch around to the other side so that you can see the stretch as he opens up. So he's still keeping the towel on his left hip flexor. So about halfway through the position, about a minute and a half in, what I'd ask him to do is then rotate the right side of his body up, stretching his arm up as high as you can, getting a good rotation through the thorax area while keeping that weight down on the hip flexor. Hold that for 4 or 5 breaths and then come down. So again, do both sides. After 3 minutes on each side, you should notice a huge difference in terms of the release in through the hip flexor area here. All right. Now, once you've done that position with the hip flexors, there's a short little exercise you can also do to create some mobility in that area. And Barry, maybe I'll demonstrate this one. So we call them window washers.
Yeah, these are great.
This is a good way just to get some internal and external rotation going. So you have your feet as wide as the mat or just a little bit wider than the mat, your feet on the floor. You can have your arms up to the side, or you can have them up like cactus arms. And then basically you're going to inhale, roll your hips down to one side, exhale up, inhale, roll down to the other side. So just keep doing this series. See if you can do about 10 on each side. This is really going to help with the internal and external rotation of the hips. And after you've released that psoas area, this is really going to help improve the mobility in that area. So give that a try at home, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.